WKHS.
Good morning, traders, and God bless. Hope you had a nice weekend. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session, and we'll be waiting for stocks to be called out in these two scans, or we need to watch over here on this scan as well for breakouts. Once we see a breakout, we will come to this label and make sure we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be moving. This is the volume of the current candle. We need to keep an eye on this volume so we can get in and get out. And this is the Dominator Master. We want to see green bars breaking above this yellow average volume line. And in the My Blessing, we want to see it turn around and also with a green line and headed up. At the same time, these green bars are breaking out just like this. Down here is the money flow, very fast moving indicator. It's going to help you during your trade. If you are in a trade and you're hanging on until you start seeing red up here on the money flow, and that's when you want to make a decision if you want to get out or not. And if you are new here, I highly suggest you attend these live streams over and over and make sure that you trade on paper only because you are new. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. If you continue to be profitable on paper, then you need to try real money, but start with small share size, and I'll get it right here in a minute. Anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. And if you continue to be profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I am not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. I build indicators that help you learn the stock market. I do not teach the stock market, but if you learn these indicators, you'll be on a good track to learn it successfully and put a few dollars in the bank. Also, make sure that you're active on your active trader. Your TIF is on EXT so you don't miss a trade. We have about 2.5 minutes to go before the market opens. I've seen a few things moving around this morning. Few of them I wished I could have bought. Hopefully it'll keep up by the top of the hour. We will see how it goes. And I'll be back shortly.
BOIL.
Good morning to all the traders and good morning to you YouTubers. Glad to have you on board this morning. About 30 seconds to go before the top of the hour. Let's see where we end up. Or let's see where we began. And all of a sudden it's quiet.
WKHS.
WKHS. Spiking up 535 so far. Let's see if it'll continue to go. Pulling back slightly. And a word of caution, everything I've seen shoot up this morning seemed to shoot right back down. So make sure that if you are in a stock, you get in quite early. Just like that one, you see it went right back down. Use extreme caution this morning. SQFT, trying to come up off the bottom. Thank you, Jimmy. So just because we have green candles, that don't mean click the mouse. Make sure you confirm the trade first. 11:20, 11:39. It's going. 11:57, 11:45. It's up about 50 cents since Jimmy called it out. Now the question is, will it keep it? $10.80 so far, $10.90, $11.15. Let's see if the buyers keep coming. Good job, Joby, at 80 cents per share. And GK at $41. And Arizona Run at $145. Greg B, $157. David, $32. Somehow I got $181. Seems to be stalled at the moment. Red dominator bar. Red money flow. This is what you're watching when you're in a trade. You don't want to get trapped and everything sell off on you. I'm going to make this one a little bit taller so that you'll make sure that you pay attention to it. Some profit taking going on. Thank you, Jimmy. You made quite a few of us a few dollars this morning. PROK. Could have said you are okay. I would have took that. 479, barely moving. Good job, Jimmy. Going to move on from that one, not moving at all. TSLL, a little slight pop up, looking over at the volume. Volume seems to be stalled at the moment. Let's take a look at ABVE.
BOIL.
Currently at 302. Not a whole lot of volume on this one. I'm going to stay clear of it. Don't want to get trapped here. In other words, I want to keep my 181.
BOIL.
SQFT, back to this one. Let's see if it can break above that upper resistance level.
APLD. APLD.
Up at that resistance level for the test. Let's see if we can push it. Well, we're going to break over this one. This one don't push. White arrow in play. That's extreme volume trying to come in. Good job, JC and Aaron R. and Joby
NCL.
and Joe. Tim, we will always use my scans. I'm just testing a new service. The more opportunities we have to make a profit, the better off we all are. So I'm testing them all. Pushing up slowly, not selling off at least like the one before this one. Volume has died off on this one.
SMR.
If you want to know what this count number is, that's how many times the stock's been called out this morning. Is that an earlier trade on SONN? You've been hanging on to it for a while? I've seen it moving earlier, but I haven't seen it moving recently. That's the reason I'm asking. Good trade. Good job, Slots for Fun over on YouTube. He playing SONN as well.
ETHA.
ETHA.
PROK.
Don't have a bunch of volume in this one. Need that battle going on. Yeah, we still have sound. I'm watching a bunch of scans this morning.
BOIL.
BOIL been climbing since early under low volume conditions.
SBET.
SBET currently at 24.77 and rising slightly. The volume is still low. I'm always checking this label here. We want a battle going on. We don't want to jump in on low volume. It will be hard to get in and get out.
SMR. SBET.
SBET pushing up very slowly under low volume.
SMR. SBET.
Let's check SMR since this one's not going anywhere.
BOIL. UNG. PROK.
Absolutely no volume on that one. PROK also low volume mover.
SBET. SBET. SMR.
Think SBET has a better chance of going up
SBET.
if the volume will just pick up on it. Indicators are not lined up on this one. They are all three red. We want all three green. YHC called out earlier by Jimmy, trying to get off the bottom here. Don't know if it has enough buyers to do so. We'll keep an eye on it for a minute. Tall wick on the top of this candle. Good job, Jimmy. Looks like this one may be done. SQFT trying to get higher now. Let's take a look at it and see if we can get a position. Currently at 1290. A few buyers coming in for the push. Lower indicators look fantastic. All of them are green. 1313 so far. Let's see if it keeps pushing. Watching these lower bars, we want another dominator bar to keep rising, a green one. Money flow is red. Money flow is back green for a small push to the upside for a few pennies. Having trouble getting any higher. Hasn't sold off. Nice trade, Eric. Now we're pushing 1450 now. I'm going to get out here. I'm up 35 cents for $350. It's kind of running weak, so I'm going to take that profit. $14.70s. There we go. There's that spike everybody was waiting on. Take that profit if you were in it. $16.35 so far. Good job, KK, at $2,431. Still pushing $18.19 now. Boy, what a beauty we got here. Still pushing higher, $18.43. Good job, Aaron, at 502 with only 100 shares. What a profit. $19.39 for the high so far. Good job, A, at $84. Great job, $876, M. Nice trade. Andy, 72.60. C, 550. R, 35.34. Billy, 120. Big Head Golf, 640. And D, 410. Good job, Ronnie, on the recovery. Profit Princess, 629. T, $49. Rebel Sheep, 709. Develop 3, 420 on YouTube. Good job, Develop 3. Gary, 4,191. What a Monday. Hopefully we'll be saying what a Tuesday, what a Wednesday, what a Thursday, and what a Friday. Good job, Slots for Fun at 785. And man, I think this Discord stuff gotten clean out of hand. Really need to get that website completed. Losing the microphone every 30 minutes or so does not cut it for me. It interferes with my trading, sidetracks my mind. I don't like to have disruptions when I'm trading. Can you tell I'm getting frustrated with it? Joe, I got 450 out of it. Not what I wanted, but I will take it. I wanted to hit it really hard, but it just wouldn't go. And then when I decided not to hit it hard, that's when it popped. KK and Gary got it down, though. They had the same thoughts I did, but they nailed it. I didn't. Great job, Gary. Love trading pre-market. Yes, it was Develop 3. I'll take pre-market over the regular session any day and just call it a day at 8:30. $25 minutes into the session, some of you already made thousands of dollars. 4,000s of dollars to be specific.
CGM.
Yeah, Develop 3, it's very hard for me to trade and stream and watch and scour the scans, and it's difficult to do it all. Don't want to miss anything, and especially don't want you guys missing anything. I sacrifice a little, but I don't mind. The thrill is here. My goal was to make everybody else money, not myself, because I'm just fine with it. That goal is sure working. SONN, I'm being told. I got to type it in right first. It's just sitting flat on the bottom, not doing anything. YHC still trying to get off the bottom. We are all blessed. And I love trading with each and every one of you, whether you're a member or not. I love seeing everybody make money. So you can see what kind of money is being made right at the market open. So if you're late getting here, you just lost thousands of dollars, maybe just a few hundred. It depends on how you trade. But if you're not here on time, you are missing it. YHC still trying to get up above that resistance level. It looks like it finally broke through. Let's see if it will push now. I'm watching this volume bar to see if the volume picks up. This label. Would like to see a green dominator bar pushing higher. My blessing indicator still a little bit flat and red. Coming right back down. This one is struggling to get any higher. Good job, Greg B. on $76 on YHC.
ADSK.
Good job, Autumn Rain, 20 cents a share on YHC. San Diego Joe, 10 cents on YHC. 10 cents a share, I believe, probably. SONS, let's take a look. Uh-oh.
SQNS.
SQNS. Got to get my eyeball in the right order here. Pushing up higher, 595 now. Let's see if it'll continue. Looking at the lower indicators, they are beautiful. Let's see if we can get a breakout going here.
SQNS.
Would like to see a little bit more volume. But as long as it pushes, I don't care. There's a 10-cent jump at 610, 614, 618. Be careful. Remember, they were pulling back fast this morning. This may be one of those. Pushing back towards the upside. 618. Can we get more out of it? Too weak. Watch those dominator bars. They're red. The money flow is red. You should be out of this trade so you don't get stung. Hopefully, if you got into it, you got right back out. Nice job, Autumn Rain. Nice save, A, on you on this minus $16. That's not bad at all. Good job on getting out, Milo. Got some minor losses, but that's part of trading. Yeah, everybody tried. We had a few dollars made and a few dollars lost. Best part is I didn't see anybody post negative 500 or negative 800. That's the best part. I hate seeing those kind of numbers. So don't hang on to them. If they go red, there's plenty to choose from. Just get out. Doesn't matter. Just get out. There's going to be more green ones. SQFT. Curling up from the bottom. Let's see if it'll curl. It's not looking too promising at the moment. It is above the 34 EMA. That would be this yellow line up here.
YAAS.
YAAS. Let's see what it looks like. Got a spike up. It's a penny stock under $1. I will not be trading this stock. I want bucks. I don't want pennies. Give me something with dollars behind it. Rebel sheep, never hang on, even if you're going by the PDT rules. Even if you only have those 3 trades, don't hang on. Just because you say I only have 3 trades, I have to make something with these 3 trades, is no reason to hang on. That's why I don't like the PDT rule. It forces traders to hang on and try to make a profit because they only are limited in how many they can trade. I think it's a dumb rule, really. Why not just let them trade till they're out of money and call it the end of the day? Yeah, they do have it cash accounts, but most people don't. They don't look into it. Rebel Sheep, you can just change it to a cash account and you can trade until you broke. Unlimited trades until you broke if you change to a cash account. Jeff, if you don't mind, take your caps lock off, please.
DVLT.
Thank you, sir.
DVLT.
DVLT. Another stock under $1 I will not be trading. I like $10 stocks, $20 stocks, $50 stocks, $100 stocks. Those are the ones that pay you the bigger money. These little pennies, I don't mind. I don't like chasing them. All right, it went from 90 to 92 cents.
DVLT. NBIS.
So we've been waiting about 2 minutes now for 3 cents. SONN. SONN doesn't have enough volume.
NBIS. NBIS.
Autumn rain, at least you got something out of it. I guess that's the good part.
NBIS. 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 DVLT.
DVLT again. That's that 90-cent stock bouncing all over the place. Quite a few sellers in that bar. All red, pulling back. We've had quite the morning, Rehab Trader. Wished you could have been here.
SBET.
SBET. Let's see if we can push higher. Only reason it called out is it hit a high. May not go anywhere.
NBIS.
Milo, that's because those scans rock this world, right?
NBIS.
And BIS keeps being called out. It's continually crawling up. Kind of sold off slowly, just as slow as it's crawling up. Might be a good one to watch during the day, all day. It may continue to climb.
NBIS.
Still being called out. NBIS called out 93 times already this morning.
TSLT.
TSLT. Not enough volume on this one.
AIFF.
AIFF spiking up. It's a $3 stock. Kind of bouncy at the moment. Be careful. This could be one of those red candle stocks. Got to be very cautious on these cheaper ones. 338, 340. That was only a 2-cent spike. It looked impressive, though. Very volatile. Don't risk it too much if you hit this one. 345, 348, 353, 57. Look at it run for pennies. That was a whole nickel candle there. Actually, 10 cents. Still bouncing around. Wicks on the top. That means there's lots of sellers at the higher range.
NBIS.
Really bouncy. Red dominator bar, red money flow. Back to green. Be careful, very volatile. 358, 362. $377. I was too scared to get into this one, so I'm not in it. It was too bouncy for me. Good job, Cat's in at $35. Good job, Gary, $197.
ADSK.
I'm sitting here imagining if I would have got in negative 400, positive 2, negative 6, positive 8. That's the way it would have went. I don't like those kind of trades.
AIFF.
AIFF. Let's move on from this one. We probably shouldn't though. Never leave a good fishing hole, right? That's the story. 380 so far. We're still going up, but it was a rough ride to get here. 389. Pulling back, heavy selling going on. Downward she goes. Or he or it.
Are you in?
Are you in? Nope, I'm not in. Are you in has no volume.
BGX. SBET.
SBET testing that high again. Let's see if we can push through it.
SBET.
There comes a little push. 25.30 so far.
SBET.
25.36, 37. Come on, push for me. Don't give up now. 25.45. Man, that's slow. Where's the buyers? Going to get out of it. $22 plus. This is when it will go when I get out, right? Too sluggish for me. Not going to hang on to a dead one.
AIFF. BGX. AIFF.
AIFF.
Yes.
$4 stock spiking up to 422.
SRFM.
432 now, that 10-cent jump. Will it keep going is the question. Few profit takers right there. Watch those lower indicators. Watch this money flow if you are in it. If we turn red,
SRFM.
you need to make your decision if you're staying in or not. And it's slightly red.
SBET.
Buyers are keeping it up. Long wick on the bottom of this candle. Maybe a push. A minor push to 438. Now 445. I did not trade this one.
UAVS. SRFM. AIFF.
Continuing to push every now and then. 456 for the high. 464. No, 461.
APLD. PRZO. SRFM.
SRFM.
NBIS.
NBIS being called out again. This one don't have any volume. All right, YouTubers, that free hour is up. Hope you made a little bit of money this morning. I know some of you did. Thank you for joining me this morning. I stream live on YouTube for 1 free hour on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Join me again on Wednesday. Try to make a little bit more money. We're still working on the website, volumespikes.com. I know we're close. I just don't know a closing date yet. I would love to have it launched. I'm so frustrated with Discord. So just know that I am pushing forward to get this thing done as soon as possible. But anyhow, if you want to join me, there's a label at the top of the chat. Hit that label up there. It's called Thinkorswim Stock Alert Scanner, and join our Discord for free. But if you sign up as a premium member on Discord, do it for 1 month at a time. So when we transition over to the website, I don't have to refund a bunch of money. But anyhow, thank you, and I appreciate you coming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I will see you guys and gals on Wednesday. God bless.